When I spoke to the Deming Toastmasters several years ago, the topic was becoming a better speaker. When Carlos got in touch with me to speak today, he said he wanted the topic to be becoming a better speaker, which could lead you to believe I have one topic. I have more, but that one is very important because we're speakers. Carlos' exact request was, the one way to become a better speaker is to speak. I agree. However, the way we become better at anything is the same. We want to be successful. The fundamentals of success are four. First is desire. If you don't want to do something, there's a good chance you'll never be very good at it. Now, that's not to say we can only do what we want to do. Every one of us has things to do, sometimes every day, we don't want to do, but we do them. We grit our teeth and do them. Speaking, however, is a little different. If we want to do it, we have to make a commitment. And when we make a commitment, that means investing time and energy. For a commitment to be worthwhile, we need to fulfill the third element, competence. We want to become better. Whenever you find something in your life you want to do, and you want to do it well, you work at doing it better, there will come a day when you're saying, I'm not getting better. I've plateaued. And that's where the fourth element of success comes in. Persistence. Just don't give up unless you've come to a point where you don't want to do it anymore. I'm an engineer by mindset, education, mental orientation. I build models. I have models for all sorts of things. My model for being successful I call the 5D model. 5D. Adapted for speaking, the 5 Ds are define, design, deliver, debrief. The first two, define what it is you're going to say, how long it's going to be, who your audience is, what you want the audience to be thinking when you finish. Then you design your program. But that doesn't do it. Creativity is an iterative process. You loop. I define it, I design it. I check my design against the definition. Maybe the definition isn't good. I have to change the definition. I change the design. So you loop. You keep doing this time and time and time again. For speakers, the way to design it is to speak it through, little bits at a time. Put them together, arrange a product, a speech. The third step, deliver it, which is what I'm doing right now. The fourth step is the one that too many speakers and other people ignore. If you want to be successful, you have to decide what it is you're going to do, commit yourself to it, do it, and then when it's done, the fourth D is debriefing. At the end of today's speech, once the meeting is over, I'll go sit down somewhere, maybe right here at my desk, and I will debrief the speech I have given. 3 ways. The first thing I will write down is the things I said and did that were exactly what I wanted to accomplish. I'll give myself an attaboy, or if I was a woman, an attagirl. The second thing I'll do is I'll think about the things I didn't do quite as well as I had planned. And I'll write those down, study those. Think about how I can do a better job the next time. That's how you become a better speaker. is by self-assessment and saying, wait a minute, I can do this better. The third part of it is, what did I not have in the speech I could have had that would have made it better? Those three things. This is what I did well. This is what I could do better. This is what I could add to make it an even better speech. Once I've done that, the fifth D comes into play. Decompress. Set it aside. Go somewhere. Forget about it. If you did a great job, stop patting yourself on the back. If you did a bad job, don't beat yourself to death. Call a friend. Read a book. Listen to a record. Watch a movie. Do something. Get away from whatever it was. Then the next time you're going to speak, go through the process again. I don't know any other way to describe how to become better at anything than that. The problem with speaking is there are no standards. Nobody can tell you whether you've done a good speech. The other problem with speaking is everyone in your audience is a different audience. Every one of you is going to have a different reaction to what I say. Another point that's very important to understand, I know I've mentioned this to Carlos before, maybe Gracia. Nobody knows if you made a mistake unless you gave them a script that said, here's what I'm going to say. I'll close with this. My little quatrain that tells you what kind of speaker I am. I love to speak, to have my say, express myself so others may consider what it means to them as they live life out on their limb.